All right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here's a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Alright guys, jumping into today's video, let's take a look at the current conditions. And as you can see, based on our quad state region against South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, not seeing any moisture in our area. Looking at the radar picture, we don't have anything. So it is dry out there, it's clear out there. It's a nice sunny morning out there. Temps here in the morning hour, the 10 o'clock hour, 39 in Sioux Falls, 30 up in Aberdeen, 37 in Pierre, 39 in Rapid City. Then down in Nebraska, 43 down in O'Neill, 30 in North Platte, 36 in Omaha. And then in Iowa, we got 30s and 40s, 41 in Creston, 36 in Des Moines, 36 in Fort Dodge, 37 in Spencer, and then in Minnesota, 30s and low 40s as well. Jackson, Minnesota at 41, Marshall at 39, 36 in the cities, 36 as well in St. Cloud. So 30s and 40s to start your morning out there, and pretty quiet morning out there, not really seeing much. So things we're going to talk about in this video, we're going to talk about what is next in our forecast, short term and long term. And we're going to look at our future scan forecast as well as our temp forecast, and we'll get into all that and more. But first, let's hear a brief word from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
Alright, so looking at our future scan outlook here for you, taking us out to today. We're not seeing anything anywhere close to our region here, the Midwest region. There's nothing going on. And then by tomorrow, once again, not seeing anything. Then as we go towards Tuesday, there could be some light rain showers out in western South Dakota by the time we get towards Tuesday afternoon. And then that could spread east towards Pierre and maybe Aberdeen, and then maybe towards the Sioux Falls and Omaha region. That'd be Tuesday night, and then by Wednesday morning, again, maybe some light showers up by Aberdeen, and then down into southern Iowa. And that's about it. And then for your day on Wednesday, could be some more rain showers in Minnesota as well as eastern Iowa, and then into western South Dakota, Rapid City, Black Hills, and that is on Wednesday. And then that moves east, maybe south central South Dakota, northern Nebraska. Again, this is very light stuff though. We're not looking at any accumulations. This is very light stuff. Could hit the Sioux Falls area by Thursday morning, but again, we're going to have these little hits of possible rain. Otherwise, we're not really seeing much in this forecast. So, could be, again, by Thursday afternoon. Southern Minnesota, Iowa, could be some rain there, but not really seeing much there. And then looking ahead for your weekend forecast, again, much the same, not really seeing anything. Looks dry at this point. So, yeah, not much to talk about in this forecast in terms of moisture, but there will be some light rain around, more so out in western South Dakota, maybe northeastern South Dakota, and then maybe a little bit into Sioux Falls. But again, this is very light stuff. And then taking a look at our temperature outlook. All right, so taking a look here. Today we got temps today reaching the 50s, upper 50s to low 60s across our region. It's for all of us here. upper 50s in Sioux Falls, so pretty nice overall. This is really about average for this time of the year. And then as we get towards Monday, 40s and 50s returning, 60s out west, western South Dakota could hit the 60s. Otherwise, we're going to dip back a little bit in temps for the Sioux Falls area, back to the mid-40s, which is about 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. And then for your day on Tuesday, 50s, 60s returning, maybe even some 70s down in Nebraska, far southwestern South Dakota. That is certainly possible there on Tuesday. But temps in the Sioux Falls area will be in the 50s. And then for your day on Wednesday, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Mid-40s for Sioux Falls is going to dip back a little bit. Otherwise, 60s in central and western South Dakota. 65 in Pierre, that looks to be the warm spot, as well as down in Nebraska. And then by Thursday, 50s and 60s once again returning. Maybe in some 40s up in northeastern South Dakota. But, Thursday, that's about normal for this time of the year. And then for your day on Friday, we're going to warm up here. 50s, 60s, and maybe even a couple 70s out in southwestern South Dakota there. So more of the story is we're going to have kind of an up and down week this week in terms of temps. But again, no systems in the forecast. We're not seeing any big systems coming through anytime soon. So we're taking quite a break from all that stuff. And by next Saturday, 60s, 70s, and yes, there could be some 80s out in southwestern South Dakota. That is not off the table here. According to what we're seeing here on the latest on the model run, that is certainly possible. And then by next Sunday, how about that? 70s and 80s in the forecast. Wow, how about that? That is quite the turnaround from what we've been seeing. Yesterday we were in the 40s, and tomorrow we're going to be in the 40s. So, a couple days during this upcoming week, going to be in the 40s, and then, next weekend we're going to have a big time warm-up, it looks like. We've been seeing this for a few days now. And so that is the latest there on your temps. And we're going to wrap things up here. So that is the latest here from T Storm Chasers. Again, continue to follow us on all of our socials, Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We got our daily weather videos. Braden will be coming at you guys tomorrow with a video, and I'll be back on Tuesday. So that is the latest here. Again, as always, stay weather aware, stay safe out there, and have a good rest of your weekend.